Colombians vote Sunday for president. It's the second round of vote. Incumbent Juan Manuel Santos faces challenger Oscar Ivan Zuloaga. The high-stakes result could impact peace talks with the country's largest rebel group, FARC. CCTV correspondent Michelle Begue has the story from Bogota.
This weekend, Colombians head to the ballot box to vote. President Juan Manuel Santos made a surprise announcement.
Es mi responsabilidad como presidente.
It's my responsibility as president to inform the country of the existence of this peace initiative, which is part of the comprehensive peace that my government has been promoting.
Una paz integral que ha venido promoviendo mi gobierno.
The government and the second largest rebel group, called the National Liberation Army, or ELN, have been exploring peace talks since January. Santos said he decided to go public because the peace negotiations in Cuba were entering a final phase, and no peace deal is complete without the participation of ELN. According to W Radio, opposition candidate Oscar Ivan Zuloaga criticized the talks, calling them opportunistic. With no more polls allowed before June 15th election day, it is hard to know if this will sway undecided voters. Zuloaga has voiced a tough stance against the ongoing peace negotiations in Havana with the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, known as FARC. Zuloaga says he would give the leftist rebel group a month to comply with new conditions to continue negotiating.
If the FARC wants to really respect the victims, they must accept my proposition and stop all criminal actions against Colombians. If they're really committed, they cannot make new victims by recruiting children, by assassinating Colombians.
But analysts say the new conditions are not the only change that Zuloaga would bring to the negotiating table. The former finance minister said he would review all the 3 previously negotiated points on a 5-point agenda that include agriculture, political participation, narco-trafficking, victims' rights, and the end of the conflict.
The peace issue that is at stake is not necessarily the most relevant topic in their everyday lives. Issues like health, employment, and education are much more relevant, and they were not really addressed enough by the presidential candidates.
But while it seems the end to more than 50 years of armed conflict is at stake in this election, the first round showed a surprising amount of voter apathy. 60% of Colombians didn't go out to vote in the first round of the elections, the highest abstention the country has seen in at least 2 decades.
He is not bound to what has already been negotiated. This means that he is putting in the balance everything that has been done in these years. This could not only be seen negatively by the FARC, but the international community as well.
More than 32 million Colombians are registered to vote this weekend. Michelle Begue, CCTV, Bogota, Colombia.